Hello, hello, hello from the Lincoln Hotel. We're down here in Biddeford for our November weekend, and I really enjoyed in the last video how we sort of just jumped right into it, so I'm gonna do the same thing this time. I can take you on a little room tour after, but I wanted to intro the trip. So we're down here, and what I'm really excited about this adventure is we're leaving the car in the lot, walking Biddeford Saco by foot, exploring all there is to do, see, eat, shop, etc. So we've got a really great couple of days lined up. But yeah, we just checked into the Lincoln. What a vibe. I mean, is this place not like sexy, dare I say? We've got a little faux fireplace, and probably gonna grab drinks in the lobby bar downstairs. The energy down there is really fun. This is the bathroom. The shower, you can like see into the bedroom. Again, sexy, right? Got a little private room for the toilet, that's nice. But yeah, we're gonna grab drinks in the lobby bar. They have live music playing, and they have a maker's market downstairs, which is so awesome. So, and then I think we'll probably walk to grab dinner somewhere. I'm really excited for the day ahead, but follow along. If you aren't already following our channel, subscribe and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Cheers. My goodness, the Lincoln is just a design I dream. There's so many fun vignettes, and you get complimentary Pacifico when you check in. So cheers to that. We just came out from the holiday market and grabbed some cocktails at the lobby bar here at the Lincoln. Normally I'm a Negroni girl, but it felt like a dirty martini was the vibe for sure. So I'm not an expert at drinking out of a martini glass, but cheers. By foot, we're off. We just had some drinks, cocktails, and charcuterie at the Lincoln at their hotel bar, which was such a vibe. They had live piano playing. It was lovely. There are a couple of different restaurants that we are curious about for dinner tonight, and we'll see where the night takes us, but it's, you know, it's a little chilly, but we're layered properly, and it's so fun exploring Biddeford Saco by foot.
All right, we're walking through these old mill buildings on our way to dinner, and this is formerly one of the largest mill complexes in the country. It's pretty spectacular. I think that way does not get us where we need to go, so let's go this way. But by sheer square footage, oh boy, oh, there are stairs. It's a bit of a maze, but yeah, by sheer square footage, this was among the largest buildings on Earth when it was built. I think there were some larger mills down in like Lowell, Mass. They are right up there. They were all formerly textile mills. I think there were some shoemaking mills and other clothing mills, but I don't know if you can see behind me, but there is a big waterfall on the Saco River. We can show you in the daytime, but the power of this river is what powered all of these mills. So it was a really important center of commerce back in the day, and nowadays a lot of these mills are being refurbished and saved, turned into apartments and other really cool facilities like the Lincoln Hotel where we're staying.
Dinner is served at Pacifico. This place is right across the river over here in Saco, Colombian fare, and it just looks so good. We got yucca fritas with avocado crema and some cheese. This is a roast chicken, rice, and a salad, and I'm really excited about the salmon ceviche with leche de tigre, and the cocktails are amazing. The food is so good, and can't wait to dive in. Just finished delicious dinner at Pacifico. The Colombian style fare is so tasty. I feel like all the spices and marinades and just aromatics are delicious. And we're gonna head back across the bridge again to the Lincoln. See you tomorrow. Good morning, friends of Maine the Way. I got up fairly early this morning, so I decided to pop downstairs, let Cam sleep a little bit more, and grab a cappuccino at the little cafe, Spinning Jenny's, I believe. And dare I say read? Is that crazy? I feel like taking a slow morning, opening a book, hanging out in a space like this, got another faux fireplace, is such a vibe. I have about, I don't know, 50 pages left in my book that I started this summer, and it feels really good to just really close that one out. So don't know if I'll do that this morning, but I'm excited to dig in and just slowly start the day. After a lovely little morning sitting in the lounge, we are walking to breakfast. The Palace Diner is such an amazing spot. I feel like it's kind of like become an institution down here. Just an old diner car. I feel like it's like 11 seats or something, so we'll see how long the wait is, but it'll be worth it, and really hungry, so can't wait. Breakfast is here. I got the breakfast sandwich with potatoes, and it looks so good. I got sausage this time. I think I've gotten bacon in the past, but it's always tasty, and can't wait to dive in. Just wrapped a delicious dinner at the Palace Diner. I managed to not overeat, which I personally hate being full, but it is so good, so it was really tempting. But I didn't eat the last potato, and I think that would have sent me over the edge. But now gonna stroll town. We're in Biddeford, gonna pop into some shops, probably cross the river into Saco. It's lovely out. Starting to get warm, definitely in the sun. It was quite a chilly morning, but you know, it's November, it should be chilly.
So behind me are the mills on Saco Island, and over here are the mills on Biddeford. And right below me is the Saco River. To my right, we've got the falls that powered all these mills. And right down there, if you keep heading out, is the ocean. And so like so many mill cities on the East Coast, this is built at the head of tide. So high tide comes right up to the base of the waterfall, and a lot of the cities on the East Coast were built at this fall line right at the head of tide. And so all the way from like Richmond, Virginia, and many of the cities here in Maine. So Saco, Biddeford, Augusta is also at the head of tide, Bangor. So it's kind of neat how geography influenced the location of all of these towns. And I think it's pretty neat that every once in a while you can still see seals coming all the way up to the waterfalls. Just last winter we saw them here. None today, but maybe next time. So after popping into some shops in Biddeford, we've taken a walk across. We crossed the bridge to Saco Island and explored around there a little bit, and then crossed the bridge and the railroad tracks over here to Saco. Walked the main street. It's a gorgeous little town. Lots going on, beautiful little shops.
Yes.
And we've ended up here at Finestkind, which is a great little cafe, bakery. They have amazing looking homemade baked goods and some awesome sandwiches. So I got the FKFC, which is their fried chicken sandwich, and really looking forward to it. So I think it's time to dig in.
Leaving Finestkind, that was a really tasty stop. I unfortunately did not have as big of an appetite as I would have liked because everything on the menu looked amazing, but I got to share Cam's chicken sandwich and it was so delicious. It was on a biscuit. The biscuit was so buttery, and the sauce, the like spicy honey glaze that was on it was so yummy. So and we were chatting with the folks there, and they say that they like smoke all the bacon and make all the sausages and brisket and everything, and they have like a really good looking hash. So we'll definitely be back there with a bigger appetite. But now we're gonna continue strolling Saco, cross the river eventually, you know.
One of my favorite ways to see an area is just strolling around, currently crossing back over Saco River. And I think we're approaching like 10K steps already. It's like 1:30. And see what this side of town has to offer us. But might pop back to the Lincoln, collect ourselves before our afternoon excursion and meals. Continuing on our tour of Saco Biddeford, we grabbed a beer and a little happy hour snack here at Biddeford Profane. We've been here a bunch of times. It's such a great spot. They have this thing on the menu that's not on the menu today, the Polish bread that we have totally fallen in love with, so we're a bit bummed to see it's not there, but we hope we'll be back. And over want to get the recipe and because it's like this really cool bread that's cooked in a tin that has like a lid on it, so it's almost like pressure cooks inside. So tasty. Everything they do here is really, really good, super intentional. Great beers. They have a light and a dark. Cam actually got the smoked dark this time, so he's enjoying that. I'm not much of a smoked person, but it's just classic. And what we just learned, also behind these copper tanks are filled with beer. They keep the light and the dark on tap all the days, and they pour straight into their glass from those there. So really cool what they do here. Excited to dive in, and while it could be dinner, this is not our dinner, so we have to practice some restraint. Just got the French onion, but looks really good. And cheers to good beer.
Just finished our little happy hour at Sacred Profane and heading down to the river to catch sunset, which is at 4:20 today. So I feel like we kind of adjusted our day around daylight, which is appropriate as photographers, but excited for dinner. I feel like that whet my appetite and now I'm hungry.
So we're posted up here. It's about 5 minutes until sunset. And we're right over the Saco River, right below Saco Falls. Mills on all sides. It's not looking great for a nice sunset, but I'm still hopeful. Maybe we'll get a little bit of last light, maybe just the sky will light up as the sun's sort of down below the horizon. I don't know, but fingers crossed. Either way, that's a beautiful spot. The tide is super high right now. It's washed out all the rapids down below the bridge, so that's all just flat water all the way out to the ocean now. And yeah, so it's just a waiting game, part of being a photographer.
Well, we tried to capture sunset, nothing really came of it. It was blue hour, which was cool, but no color. And now we are heading to dinner. We're going to Ornell's Texas barbecue. Everyone in town has been raving about it, and I like to kind of like get excited for the meal ahead. So the seed was planted early in the day, and now I'm just like craving barbecue. So here we go.
Alright, so we're here at Ornell's Texas style barbecue in Biddeford. There is another location, their first location, I guess, down in Kennebunk, but we're here in the Biddeford one, and it looks fantastic. We got a barbecue platter for 2, so we've got pulled pork, ribs, brisket, 3 sides. We went pinto beans, mac and cheese, coleslaw, and it comes with pickles as well. Looks absolutely fantastic, and it came out in like 3 minutes, so nice and quick, looks delicious. Really can't wait for this one.
We just finished dinner at Ornell's. It was really good. We got the shared platter for 2, which was definitely the move because it allowed us to sample a bunch of different meats and sides. And it's 6 o'clock. The sun's been down for a little over an hour. And this bed is very tempting. We just got back to the Lincoln. They had music playing down in the lobby, which could be a vibe. But who knows? We're kind of talking about like getting a pot of tea or something. It feels too early to crawl into bed. rationally, but irrationally, I'm like, I could pass out right now. So give me a minute, we'll decide. We'll either say goodnight now or take you on to the next move. But regardless, today was such a wonderful day. It was really fun walking around Biddeford and Saco. We clocked in 6 miles, which is significant. The Lincoln was so central to everything that we did, so it was nice to be able to just like pop back in and grab a layer or charge up a battery or just get off our feet for a second. And yeah, there's so much great food. As always, things turn into like a bit of a foodie tour with us, which is so great. And there are plenty of other amazing restaurants and breweries and distilleries and bakeries that we didn't hit on this excursion. All the more reason to come back, but what a great time it's been. So we have another half day ahead of us tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for that. And as always, if you aren't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. This is our November weekend excursion. We have already shared our October and September, so check those out if you haven't yet as well. And we've got a great December one in the books already planned and a lot more to come. So I hope you're enjoying this content, and if there's anything specific you'd like to see from us, definitely let us know. We're all ears and want our content to be inspiring and exciting and engaging. So with that said, we'll touch base later where the night goes. See ya. It was stormy outside last night. Looks like the ground is still wet, but it's turning out to be a beautiful day. It's like 56 already, so warm for sure. We're gonna go grab some breakfast. I am so sad that Rover Bagel is not open today. For some reason I thought it would be. We totally should have done that yesterday when it was open. They're the best. I love bagels, and another time, there's so many good spots in Biddeford. So thankfully we've got some great other options. We're gonna go grab some coffee and breakfast and check out the Lincoln. What a enjoyable stay here. It was such a cozy spot, and they've done such a great job with all the design. They are going to decorate for Christmas next week, which I hear they go all out, so I'll probably have to come back and get a cocktail or something then. But it was a wonderful stay here at the Lincoln, and we've had so much fun exploring Biddeford and Saco by foot.